20. You guys are taking it, which is the 14 pasture one that track and field throwers took all the time last year. Track and field throwers are taking the 12 pasture gray van. The golfers are taking a Dodge Caravan and an old sped short bus. The runners for track are taking the regular coach bus. Tennis is taking the new mini coach. Middle school tracksters, we're taking 19 of them. Middle school tracksters, that you're only taking 15, so too bad for you. Middle school tracksters are taking a big yellow bus, plus they have to take, what else are they taking? They got to take, the old mini coach that keeps breaking down all the time.
So in other words, there's absolutely no chance in this class now.
And that's the last period is all. Okay, so here we go. All right, Liv, I will go through this for everybody. So today, here we go. Today before lunch, disc method. Today after lunch, washer method. Then we're done learning. You have until the 20th to get the disc method done, the washer method done, what you were supposed to do last Friday, which a lot of you didn't get done. And then on the 20th, we'll review for Khan Academy test, and then you guys can start it that day. On the 22nd of April, that Friday, we'll take the Khan Academy test. Just basically do that Friday. Come back Monday, the 25th of April. We'll review for the last AP test in here. The Wednesday, the 27th of April, we'll take the AP test in here. And then we'll spend the 29th and that whole next week getting ready for the AP test. And yes, you will have some graded diagnostics that week, and they will be graded. So you can't just whatever. No, you gotta. We will do timed 45-minute diagnostic stuff in here, both before lunch and after lunch, to get you guys ready for it. So that's for a week, and then that Monday the 8th or 6th, Monday the 8th, you take your AP test and you're done. Monday the 8th, you get to take the final test, which is different than it's a test covering AP calculus this semester. It's got all kinds of parts on it. It's got 2 multiple choice sections and 2 written out sections. We'll cover all that when we get done with this chapter. Paper.
I don't know why, but
The diagnostics are totally curved. So if you get half of the diagnostics right, you get an A+. So there's let's say there's 45 questions. If you get 22 of them right, you get an A+.
I don't know why, but that whole speech that Beerspark just gave us.
Okay, the disc method. Okay, what we're doing here. Hey, pay attention. Okay, the disc method. Collins, pay attention here. All right, disc method. Okay, remember when we were doing first part of integration, we were doing area under the curves, where we're taking little things like this. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this around the x-axis, making all kinds of discs, some bigger, some smaller. So then this object becomes a 3-dimensional, ooh, that's a bad picture. Okay, this becomes a 3-dimensional object like that. Kind of looks like an egg that if you wrap this around 3-dimensionally, it looks sort of like an egg. So how do we do the disc method? Well, the disc method is, what shape is this? A circle. How do you find the area of a circle? Well, it's pi r squared. Okay, so you take one of these. Okay, what's the height of this? Well, the height of that is the sine of x. So it's pi times the integral of sine x squared, or sine squared x. Okay, well, how far do you go? Well, you go from 0 to pi, that length. From 0 to pi, pi sine squared x. Not that hard, right? No.
Where do you get the squared out?
Pi r squared, this is the radius of your circle. Okay. So, this one, ln of x, okay? So, we are going to, so we're going to now go around the y-axis. So, it's going to be a circle this way, okay? Since we go around the y-axis, we have to solve this for x. How do we solve this for x? What is y equals ln of x solved for x? What do we do to each side? E, exactly. So x equals e to the y. So that's going to be your radius. So pi e to the y squared, or e to the 2y. Okay? So we're going to integrate it from, since we're going around the y-axis, we take the height of it from 0 to 3. Okay? So where is that? 0 to 3. Y there. B, right? Okay? Are we good with that? Okay? That's a washer method. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Boom. There it is. D. This is the disc method. We'll do the washer method after lunch. Because a disc is solid the whole time. A washer has a hole in the middle. Oh, this is a disc. Yep. I sometimes mix them up when I'm talking, but okay, where are we going around on this one? Well, we're going around the y-axis. So we're going around this way. Okay? So what do we have to do with that? Solve for x. So y squared equals 9 minus x squared. Move the x to the other side. X squared plus y squared equals 9. Subtract y. X squared equals 9 minus y squared. Take the square root. X equals the square root of 9 minus y squared. Okay? So we have to integrate from where to where? 0 to 2, because we're going around the y-axis, so we use the numbers on the y-axis. So we're going from 0 to 2 of pi 9 minus y squared squared. Oh, square root of that. Well, when you square a square root, you get what's underneath, right? So from 0 to 2 of 9 minus y squared. Let's integrate. What's the integral of 9? 9y. What's the integral of y squared? 1/3 y cubed. From 0 to 2. So if you put in the 2, because if you put in the 0, it's just going to be 0. Put in the 2, you get 18 minus 8/3. And then minus 0. So 18 is the same as 54/3. 54 minus 8 is 46/3 pi. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Is there alternative pi?
Yes, always, because it's always going to make a circle. Woo! All right. And then that's the. Oh, okay. I was going, what's going on here? But that's going around the x-axis or y-axis super easy if you go around the x-axis or y-axis. But what if we go around a line like 4, -4, okay? We're going to revolve around the line x equals 4. Since we're revolving around a vertical line, that's like the y-axis. So we have to solve this for f for x. So if y equals e to the x, how do we solve that for x? ln both sides. So x equals the ln of y. Okay? So then the height of this is how far away we are from it, right? So it's going to be the ln of y minus a -4, which is plus a positive, and we're squaring it, and it's pi r squared. Okay? Now we go from 1 to where? 1 to 4. So do we have that written anywhere? Yeah, it looks like C, right? Yes, Trey.
For the top, you see that at the top it's ln e to the x. Why does the e go away? Is it
Because the natural log is the inverse function. Yep, the cancel. Okay. All right, let's look at this one. Now we're revolving around the line y equals 3. So it's like the x-axis we're revolving around. So we go 3 minus however far away we are from this line. 3 cosine of x. It's the integral, okay, pi r squared. And we're going from, and now since we're going around an x-axis, a line parallel to the x-axis, we use the x numbers, 0 to pi over 2. 0 to pi over 2, 3 minus 3 cosine squared x d. Okay? So if you get a multiple choice one, they're pretty easy. But not all of them are multiple choice. Hey, this is our last one. So now we got to actually figure it out with the integral. Okay? What are we revolving around? The line y equals 1. Is it a horizontal or vertical line? Horizontal, so it's like the x-axis. So we can leave it as that. So the height of this is how far we are from this down to this, right? So it's the integral of the square root of x plus 1 minus 1. Okay? And we go from 0 to 4 of pi r squared. Well, these cancel, right? What's the square root squared? So it's pi from 0 to 4 of x. And so then if we integrate, it's 1/2 x squared from 0 to 4 of pi. So if we stick in a 4, we get 16. Half of 16 is 8. Put in a 0, it's 0. So it's 8 pi. Washer method. Or disk method. Disk method. Washer is after lunch. Okay. It's out there. Get going.